Hello everybody, this is Kalzec and welcome to Mario Kart Wii Custom Mode 999 Episode 3, and we're starting this one off on Unpub Underworld, another custom track, not a retro one. And where are we going? The arrow says turn right, so I'll turn right I suppose, and oh, it's a cannon straight away. Whoa, this is a weird one already. This looks like a weird course already. And there's Marco has joined the game now, so another one of my people that I know, and of course Owen's still in it, and Tommy as well from the last session, the last episode should I say. And we're just dropping down and hit that boost, and where am I going? I don't know. There's lava everywhere. Oh, there's a hole there, and the lava actually helped me, I think, hit me onto the course, so thank you for that, lava. And here we go. We did quite well there, third place, and we're going up a pipe and then onto a giant metal mesh ramp. This is a crazy course. There's Owen, and he's got a bomb, but that won't hit me. And is that another cannon? It is, and we're flying up now. And we're landing on top of big green pipe. Oh, we're bouncing on green big pipes. And I was actually managed to get the trick on the first one, but then missed the two on the next one. So here we go. And that black stuff there can't be good, so I'm going to try and avoid that if I can. And there is Tommy. And oh, he's put a fake item like right in my path. There's nowhere to go. So we're in third place now. Get past these lightning things. And what's this? We're drifting. Oh, hang on. What's going on? I'm drifting the wrong way. I was holding right and I was drifting left. What was going on there? I don't know. What's this? It's a big boost strip. So, and then another cannon. Go past a giant piranha. Is another cannon? Yeah, past another giant piranha. I saw a red arrow saying go right, so I'm going right. And I saw a giant mesh thing here, so I'm going across here, and it's shaking like global volcano things. So will that disappear next lap? That probably will. So I bet I can't go that way next lap. So we'll be careful of that one. As we come up there, there's Tommy just ahead of me, and Marco is absolutely flying ahead. Has he played this course before? Probably has. I haven't. I've got no idea. Oh, and I almost hit the lightning there. Up in the second place. We passed Tommy, and it's very close, apart from Marco, who's just absolutely destroying us at the front there. Marco. Then we come past here. I sort of know where to go this time, and watch out for the holes. And is that the fastest route? I don't know, but that's the route I take. And we're back up on this giant metal mesh ramp. Got a green shell, going to throw it forward, but I meant to throw it back, and I've got a bomb. But the gap is pretty big now. They're falling behind me. Them three don't like that lava bit, so I've got a bit of a gap as we come around this corner, and I ran straight into that fake item, but I couldn't drift quick enough to get out of the way. I've got the bomb. Just put it down. It won't hit anybody, but don't want to hold on to it in case there's a lightning or something that makes it hit me. And we come to this bit again. Make sure I drift the right way this time. And then we go. And no, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. Oh, what are you doing? I'm drifting right. I'm holding right on the controller, and I'm turning left. That is, I mean, you can't really see that, but it felt so weird. I was holding right and drifting left, but oh well. And where are we going this time then? Because that mesh thing will probably be gone, and I guess we're going over here towards this pipe. So I'm just going down here. Oh, there's a jump there. I thought I was just going to drive straight into the abyss, but no, there was a jump, and I can't really see where I'm going. I just follow the arrows. That's the order of the day, and that is some guy that I can't quite tell his name. In the heat of battle, AET, that's what we'll call him. I can't stand still. Let me see you. And no, I can't tell. I can't tell. That AET, that'll do. That's all I can see. And I've dropped straight in to the lava. Forget looking at the guy's name. Look at the track. Oh, oh man, this is a weird track. And there's fireballs coming. And where my God, there's a red shell. And I've thrown my bomb. There's another bomb. Oh, this is crazy, crazy track. And we got an item here. We got a mushroom, which I'll use to power up here and get past AET. Marco's still absolutely flying ahead in the front around these bouncy pipes. And we got a bomb. And in third place, in second place, try and drop this bomb in front of somebody. Jumped over that banana skin there, and I did get someone with the bomb, so that'll help me out a little bit. And this time, I'm going to be really careful with this bit. Don't drift the wrong way. Wait until I'm outside to drift. And there we go. That's better. Don't drift inside the pipe because it just sort of ruins you. And it drifted the wrong way. And we're coming through these random cannons, past the giant piranha plants, up the rocky cliff place, and towards the big pipe. Marco's finished long ago, and none of us might not actually finish. We might all be 30 seconds behind. And as long as we're getting second place, I don't mind. Through the pipes here, coming to the finish line, and we're going to get second place. And oh, the race did end. Look, 30 seconds passed. I just got to the finish line though, so I'm counting that as a finish. And 58 points. Marco dominated there at the front. Owen got last there, but 58 points. We were in the 5993, just 7 off 6,000 points. Hopefully we'll get that in the next one. We'll see how many people there will be in it. It will probably be 7. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It is the second race of episode 3 of our custom mode 999, and we're on Incendia Castle. So we'll see how this one goes. And where we're going to the left, I suppose. Everyone else is going over there, so I will follow them. And This is looking like a weird course, and it's hard to tell where the corners are. The floor and the wall sort of blends into each other. And where we go, just follow people. That's, as long as I'm at the back of... Where's Wario going there? That's Owen. Where's he going? Is that quicker? Up there? I guess we'll soon... Oh, there he is. We'll soon see. And no, not really. Maybe a fraction quicker, but not a huge amount. And there's Nils, a new guy ahead of me, so try and beat him. And there's red shells coming. I might as well hold on to these mushrooms until I get hit with a red shell, and then use them to get back up to speed. Exactly what I'm doing. Owen throws his red shell back at me. Thank you for that, Owen. Of course he does. And just follow Owen. Where's he going? Over the jump here. So I'll follow him. Some people went round the outside, but I'm not sure why. But oh well, maybe they don't know about that jump. Even though it's quite obvious to see that big yellow jump right there. We're powering down. It's a long straight. Can I get across this grass? I don't think I can. That was longer than I thought it was. And there goes Owen. And there goes that guy, AE7. Oh, I called him AET last time. AE7. And oh, we're going down the middle this time. Okay. Is that the same? Is that changed? That's changed. Well, okay, that's caught me out a little bit. But here we go. We're down a different place. And now we've got floating fireballs of doom right there. Look at that. That was weird. And then, whoa, this is a weird track. White walls in a mesh area. And we still can't really tell where the corners are coming. A big hill. And we're jumping. Oh, where are we going? Where am I going? I've got to turn right, haven't I? Everyone else has turned right ahead of me. And I didn't see that coming, but looking at that mushroom to correct. And then, oh, that's different as well. We're going down now. This is a weird track. Everything's changing. Very dynamic track, and there's green shells bouncing all over the place. And we've got an item here, and we've got a mushroom, and oh, there was a gap there, and I almost turned straight into that. And there's just a random fire on the course there. We'll just avoid that one very nicely. As we're looking like we're coming to a dead end. Oh, there is a turn there, and what was that? Just floating up in the air there. Vertical cannon thing. That was a weird thing. Wasn't expecting that at all, but there we go. We're back in this bit, and them two didn't go on that jump that time, so I followed them. But oh, it's gone. That platform's gone. I was about to go over there, but then I saw those two not going over there, so that's why I decided not to, because they obviously know the way to go. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I followed people ahead of me rather than trying to guess where I'm going. So that's what I'm looking to do at the moment, looking at the map as well as watching where I'm going to see where they're going. And we're in third place on the final lap, and now we're going the other way. We're going right, and that other person had a bit of a problem there. So we're sort of third place. We can't quite see the person, even though it looks like we're ahead, but no, there we are. It's Miami War there, so try and beat Miami War, and we come over this jump, throw that green shell forward and hit Miami War. So take that, Miami War. Oh, lightning there, almost maybe fall in there. Avoid that lava spout, avoid the bouncing fireball guy. And we've got a fake item block. We will put that down. There's another one, and that guy's not too far ahead now. That Funky Kong guy, a blue shell right now might help. Just keep an eye on him on the map to see if he turns at any particular moment, because I'm not sure where I'm exactly going. These turns are still catching me out. It's very hard to see them to the last second. And on the map there, he's sort of gone over to the right here, has he? Let's have a quick look. Yes, he has. I'm glad I'm watching the map, and we're up on top now. And there's a big boosty panel thing, just like on Pipe Underworld. So we'll go on there. Where are we going there? Where? Do we go left? Do we go left? I think I do. I'll turn a bit late, but we're back into this vertical cannon, and we're still in second place. So that was pretty good actually. Almost blew it there, but it's got a lot of people behind me though. So we've got Miami War, and they've got a red shell. That's very nice. Anyone tries to pass me, I can take him out. And that Funky Kong guy, I'm not sure who it is at the moment. It might be Marco again. Is he still in the game? He dominated on Pipe Underworld, so he might be still doing the same. We'll see in a minute when we finish. Look, I had that red shell as well to protect, and we've got a blooper on screen, but that's okay. Coming round this very long course, we've been 3 minutes 50 already. What a long course that is! Actually, a really good dynamic course with a nice track layout as well. Incendia Castle, and we get second place, so we never get a high position. It's always good. We'll see how many points we got. It was Marco that won. I thought it was 104 points. We're above 6,000 points already. 6097. We're really flying with the points now. Owen got third as well to round up a 1, 2, 3 for the people that I know. We'll move on. 8 people in the next one. Here we go. Okay, here we go into the third race of episode 3. My Road to 999 custom Road to 999. And we're on DS Airship Fortress, another retro track. So here we go. And what the heck was that? I just got hit. What's going on? What is going on? I'm just getting hit randomly. It's fireballs, they're invisible. The fireballs are invisible. Owen get caught out as well, and I've got hit again. What is going on? I don't know. Oh dear. What a disaster. How on earth could I have seen that coming? I had no idea that those fireballs were invisible. And people that know, then I've got stuck on the boost. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good. This is not good. This is the worst custom track so far, I'm sorry to say. But that is just not on invisible. Usually, I was expecting the bullet bills to be coming out, just like on the original, but then I didn't see him, and I wondered what was going on, but I just didn't expect him to be visible. and there was nothing I could do. As soon as I started, there was one right in front of me, and that was a disaster. As we come through the cannon there, we've got to try and catch up now and try and avoid those invisible 7th. It was 6th. I think they're getting confused. There's 7th again. And there's Jagotu just ahead of me there. Is playing as Rosalina. And we've got a bullet bill. Oh, yes, perfect. We're going to use that to get straight through this bit. Some people are having trouble again. And I'm flying with the bullet bill. There's Miami War. Up to 6th place. I'm to 5th. There's Owen just ahead of me. He got through that pretty without any sort of dark drama this time. And he's got a big mushroom ahead of me as well. And the people... Oh, green shells coming flying backwards out of nowhere. The green shell magnet's back on. In 5th place with that banana skin. Get an item. We've got people just behind me. We've got a mushroom in 5th. We'll use that to get a bit further ahead as we come through to the cannon. And here we go. Flying towards a tower. And we're going to do this tower bit. And we'll probably gain a couple of positions again. There we go. 4th. And then 6th. We're down now. We're 5th. And then back to 5th place. There we go. Hopefully I want a star or something. Please give me a star or a bullet bill. Please. No, a golden mushroom's not good. Where do I go? What do I do? How do I avoid this? And I've got hit. And then I get hit again. Oh dear. Did you have to stay on the outside to the wall? It looks like that's what you do. That is just... Look at that. Just look at those invisible fireballs. That is just ridiculous. And okay, I know now. Now I know. If I did it again, I know to stay to the wall, but just no way of knowing that the first time you play it. That is just a disaster. 6th place at the moment. Don't use the golden mushroom around here because last time I hit the wall, this time I hit the inside wall, so that was even worse. And that's... Oh man, this has not been good. I usually like the retro tracks, but... I usually like the retro tracks because I know what's coming. But there's no way I could have guessed that was coming. So that's even worse than a normal custom track. Because it's just impossible to tell. We're coming back down to the tower. We'll probably gain a couple of phantom places and then lose them again. We're in 5th place. We're actually in 6th place. We've got golden mushroom. As soon as I'm free of this, I'm going to use a golden mushroom. There we go. Can I beat anybody? I think someone's got hits before the line. Beat Tommy. Can I beat anybody else? I can't. But 5th place is good after getting destroyed by invisible fireballs. That's very, very good. Will we lose points there? I guess we'll see. I'm not sure being so low on points, but we're just waiting now for everyone to finish, and there we go. And I will see. 1 point we lost there. That is not too bad at all because of invisible fireballs there. And we're on 6-0, 9-6. We'll move on to the next one. Hopefully without any invisible fireballs with possibly 9 people. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It is the 4th race of episode 3. My custom modes are 999 and we're on Yoshi's Lagoon. And hopefully there's no invisible fireballs on this one because that was a disaster last time on this Airship Fortress. Oh, there is a wall there though, a little invisible wall that made me go flying off the track, and I've been put back to the start line. Whoa, look how far I've been put back there. That was a disaster. And we've got a bullet bill, so I'll use that. And where's it going? Bullet bill, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man, bullet bill, it's put me up to 2nd place, but or has it? Am I in the lead? No, there's people ahead of me. It says I'm in 1st, but I'm not in 1st, and people ahead of me in the cannon. Okay, another bit of wrong information there. We're coming to the cannon. Here we go. There we go. That's my proper position. 5th place. So ignore that bit of the track. It gives you the wrong position. I'm going to throw that green shell back. And this is a weird looking course. A weird colour palette. It's sort of very drained and faded. Everything and white mushrooms and everywhere and just random trees and spooky music. This is a nice track layout though. I'm liking the corners. So it doesn't always need to be the most detailed and track. A good track layout's more important to me, I think, than a good good background things. Oh dear. And also the ability to turn corners without getting smacked by massive invisible walls. That's another important factor for me, and that's happened twice now. We've got 3 mushrooms, so we'll power forward with this. We're not too far behind though. People are obviously having problems as well, so we've just gone up to 4th place there, I think, and we just jump over this mushroom there. I saw someone doing it, so I just followed him. You get massive height from that mushroom, don't you? Wow, that went high. And I got a star. Throw that red shell forward as we come into lap 2 there. It wasn't really obvious it was a finish line, but Laku2 just told me it's lap 2. I'm in 3rd place somehow, even though I fall twice. So people having problems. Am I in 3rd though? And where's the red shell going? That's where the bullet bill went as well. So off the track, and there's a power block. Make sure I get the shockwave moving. I do, and then there's a lightning as well. And we are in 3rd place. I think that is right. It's this section where you get to 1st. Look, yeah, it happened again. Got into 1st place, and that's a bit of a downer because you can't get any good item in 1st place. Is everyone in 1st on this corner? That's a weird one. Is it done on purpose? It can't be, surely. And we're coming into the barrel now. We're not too far behind the 2 people ahead of me. I can't tell who it is yet, but we're catching them up. It's DSS Bridged. S Big or something, I don't know, he's gone, it's okay, forget his name, it's Tommy, I know him, that's a nice simple name, thank you Tommy. That other guy's fallen into the abyss, and we'll catch up with Tommy now on lap 2 out of 3 here on Yoshi Lagoon. Just avoid these trees, and is that someone above me there? I'm not sure, I saw something above me, was that just a blue pad? It might have just been the blue pad. I'm going to go left this time, maybe that's faster, make sure I avoid getting too close to these corners because they just throw you off. And is that faster? It's not actually. The other way is faster. Or maybe about the same, maybe? Probably the same. And we just get the big mushroom boost off there. Look how far you go there. It's amazing. And we got Tommy. And we're in first place. Oh, and the blue shells come after me because I'm putting me in first. That's a disaster. Oh, dear. That is just an absolute disaster. I switched to first. And the blue shell came after me. And I think, did Tommy have a star there? It looked like he did. This is a little bit dodgy, the position's changing, and I'm in second place now. Thank you for that, positions. We'll get this boost around this corner, we'll get as much as we can. We're back in first place, apparently, even though we're not. So we've got to try and catch up with Tommy. Where is he? Is he Yoshi or is he Daisy ahead of me? I'm not sure. Are they both ahead of me? Am I actually in third place? I don't know. I'm completely confused at the moment, and we've got to come through this barrel. I think the positions reset here, so second place is right. We must be lapping that Yoshi guy because I think the positions are right now. Second place as we come around this bit. I like this the combination of corners, and we're catching up with Tommy. And see, here we go. I do like this combination of corners as we catch up with Tommy now. And I'm just hoping that no more blue shells come, and then I change the first position. That'll be a disaster. Tommy's not too far ahead. I was going to go down the inside of these trees there, but I thought better of it. And there is mushrooms over there, but I'm not sure I want to risk getting it. And that's Luke. And of course, and that's a blue shell, and this time I didn't change the first, and this time it is going to hit him, and there we go, managed to just avoid it as well, and I'm still in second place apparently, and that's Luke there with a star, but he's going the wrong way, Luke, that's the wrong way. Oh, and I almost flipped over there, and now we've got someone else behind me. Is that Miami War? And we've got to try and beat him if we can. I don't think that was Miami War actually, that's someone else. Put the fake item block down, and that's the finish line. I couldn't tell you where it was. There we go. Man, that was a crazy race, and there we go, we won. Ah, man, I'm not sure who would finish second, but I don't mind at the moment. That was just a completely weird race with the positions constantly changing. Got hit by a blue shell in second place. We're just waiting for everyone to finish, but we'll probably have to wait the whole 30 seconds because everyone seems to have stopped on the track at the moment. Not sure what's going on, but everyone, Wario started moving. That's Owen that started moving again, but everyone else seems to be stationary on the track. So I'm not sure what's going on. People are having a little problem with that one. And we're just waiting now to everyone to finish. Come on, hurry up. We haven't got all day to be waiting around here. And we're just waiting. Come on. It's been 30 seconds by now. I'm at the barrel. There we go. I heard the noise. Finally. And we win 99 points. That's absolutely lovely. Move on to 6195. And was Tommy battling with me? Tommy was, but Luke was the one being lapped down in 7th place. So there we go. First place. 6195. We'll move on to the next one. We'll see how many people are in it. Possibly 10 people. That should be good. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It is the 5th and final race of episode 3. And my custom road to 9999. I'm on another retro track, DS Luigi Mansion. And I should do good at this one because this is one of the courses that I tested out the custom tracks on. This and Bowser Jr.'s 4, which was the first one I'd actually played on. So this one I do know. And of course I know it from the DS as well. So I know the track layout. But there is a bit at the end which you'll see, which someone when I was testing it, someone sort of showed me the correct route to go, so hopefully I can do that and have an advantage at the end of this one. You'll see in a minute because it's an absolute nightmare at the end of this course, the mud. And here we go, we got DSS guy, the guy that I can't quite see his name again, and he's right next to me. I can't see him. Where is he? Come here, I want to see your name. DS breached, I don't know. Just ignore him. We'll just ignore him, and we're catching up again with someone in the lead. We got Tommy behind me again. The guy we were battling with on Yoshi Lagoon, but the less said about that one, the better. And here we go. This is a disaster, this bit. You've got to get on the middle bit and get an item. I remember this bit. Where'd you go again? Where'd you go? You get 3 mushrooms now. I've got the wrong side. It's not too bad this way, but the faster way I will do next lap, I'll remember now. There is a fast way to do this, and it's really the only way if you want to win, because look at it. You go slow in the mud. Yes, you go slow in the mud, and it's a bit of a disaster, that section. But if you know the right way to go, then it's okay. And I'll remember now. I have to see in the layout, so I'll show you the next one. What I think is the fastest way to go. Thankfully, I've played this one, so that's why I know that one. And we're actually absolutely flying ahead now. Here we go. Get an item. item boxes are different on this one. There's been a couple of that. I've noticed that sometimes the item boxes have different symbols in them, which is a nice little touch. As we come around here now, the carpet there's a little bit dodgy. That's okay. We just ignore that as we go through the dining hall. And this, I think the track is alright, but I think the scale's a little bit off. The straights seem a bit too long. The corners seem a bit too long. So I think the scale's a little bit off, but that's okay. The actual course itself is pretty nice, and there's a lightning. That shouldn't affect me too much, as long as it doesn't hit me on the mud. Imagine getting hit by a lightning on the mud. Oh, that would be an absolute disaster. You'd be there for absolute ages. And here we go. And we're going to just do the little trick this time. And there's a blue shell. Oh, well, make sure I stop before the mud, because that would be a disaster. And people catching me up. Just going to get a little boost and then jump, get a free mushrooms if I can. And I can. And they need to use the mushroom to get over there. Oh, and Owen there with a bullet bill. But that doesn't work. I had a bullet bill there before. It doesn't work. It stops you right in the middle. And then what you want to do is go over this little grass area. Use one mushroom across there. And then one mushroom across there. Absolutely lovely. There you go. That's the way you take that. And that's going to give me an advantage into the final lap. Unless someone's managed to figure it out by watching me. But hopefully not. So there we go. Oh, lovely little end of the course there. And this is should be a nice end now to this episode, because if no one else knows the correct way to go, they're not going to beat me. There's just nothing that you can do. You need to know the right way to go. So hopefully you can learn something from this, and next time everyone that watches, people like Owen, you can see the correct way to go, and you'll know that's the way. So here we go again, back through the dining hall, absolutely flying ahead. We've got Peach and Rosalina, then Yoshi behind us, but they're so far behind. We don't need to worry. We've got a blooper on the screen, of course we do, and that's an effective blooper. We had a blooper a couple of episodes ago that was absolutely useless. It was on a tree circuit, and that was an absolute disaster, but that one's a bit better. And we're just coming back to this dirt bit. People can't really catch up. Not the most exciting race, with quite a lot of people as well, with usually quite exciting races, but say because of this bit, because I know the way to go, I can just fly ahead. And here we go. We'll make sure we get 3 mushrooms again. We'll get blast across the first bit of mud over to this section. Then we'll drive up the little bit of grass around the outside, and then we'll get across the next bit of mud, and then the next bit of mud. There we go. That's how you do it. That's the way to go. And we've just completely destroyed everybody. Thankfully, I knew the way to go. Otherwise, that would have been a disaster. And there we go. First place. Absolute miles ahead. Absolutely lovely course there. DS Luigi Mansion. Hopefully, people won't watch this and know the secrets of that track. So every time I get that, I'll have an advantage. But there we go, just waiting for them to finish. See how many points we got, and we've gained loads of points in these first 3 episodes. Absolutely loads. We started off on 5,500 and we're above 6,000 already. We'll probably go flying up now. There's quite a lot of people in this one. I'm just waiting for that Rosalind there to finish, and there we go. And how many points did we get? We got 182.6377. Absolutely lovely, and we're absolutely flying with the points now. Owen didn't do too bad there, 7th, and Marco did terrible there, down in 10th place. But there we go. That's the end of this session and the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. On mushroom, and there we go. She's going to cross the grass, but then it was Tommy, and where's he going? He could have had me beat there. He should have had me beat, but he completely failed.